Hello YouTube, vintage stereo collectors and restorers. So this is something you get on a number of vintage items where you have any kind of leatherette or cladding or vinyl or whatever you want to call this stuff. It peels up, and I fixed this side already. It doesn't take much to fix it. I find the best thing to use is just plain silicone, clear silicone. I used to do it with rubber cement, like contact cement. Messy. So all you gotta do, don't try to just stick down the part that's peeling up. Okay? Waste time. Re-glue the whole thing. The way this was done, it's an adhesive, like they pulled the paper off and they went blue, like that. Which is like, it's amazing it lasted this long. See, somebody did a little bit of a rubber cement repair right here. Or maybe even, the other thing I've seen very often is airplane glue. You know that, I don't know how you explain what that stuff was, but I've often seen that in old radios, vinyl corners on receivers, that kind of thing, speakers. It eventually dries out and flakes off. So I'm cleaning it. This is like just a wet wipe with alcohol. Yeah, this is coming off really easy. There's nothing you can do to the back side. It's still sticky, and it'll probably just help it stick. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some of this on here. Put a little bit in the middle, and then go around the edge. Just lay a bead around the edge. Right up to the edge. Even if you go over, it doesn't matter, we can wipe it off. And then where this thing is, a little bit there. Yeah, I like this Permatex stuff. It's actually in the automotive aisle. For whatever reason, I can use up the whole tube without it clotting up. It's not for caulking windows or anything, but then just take your finger and just spread it out a little. Like that. If you're not comfortable with using your finger to handle chemicals, well, you can put a glove on. There we go. So, then we stick it on as evenly as possible. And it's going to flow over the sides for sure. Get it on there. And even if some dries out the sides, it really doesn't matter. On the chrome, you can just kind of scrape it off. Just like that. I'm not going to press it down yet. I'm just making sure it's even and there's none on the black leatherette, the applique. So, yeah. Then what we do is you come up with an engineering solution. Okay? A heavy box. Just about a little bigger, nice and flat. Lay it on. Then something a little heavier. And something a little heavier. What's going to happen is some of it's going to ooze out the sides, like no doubt, as it spreads it out. But like this other side here, it flattened it right out and there isn't a loose corner. Yeah, I don't see. It's hardly even oozing out. But it will flatten out. And I'm going to leave it till like maybe 2-3 hours with that on it. I'm going to try to work here without it falling on my head. Anyway, there's a little tip on how to get vinyl applique and leatherette back on. Thanks for watching and listening.